Yeah.
There's been plenty going on, and I do think it's weird that we get weird about quitting live service games. Like they've done something wrong. Like people are like, I've played this game 5,000 hours and it's not even fun anymore. That's okay. That's okay. Like that's okay. Like there are people that it lasts longer, but like if 5,000 is the number for you, that's okay.
Yeah.
Like
it's a lot of hours.
It's perfectly valid.
It's a lot of hours.
Just there are people that absolutely get to numbers like that or more. There's probably people in the chat and they're like, those are rookie numbers. I don't even feel I understood the game at 5,000
some people
hours.
in this community that we have here that it's like
in particular, you're not
when you talk about the rankings, like on like the collections and multiple relics, like there are people who are like, yeah, I've got all that on 2 characters. You're like,
you're not considered a valid member of the community until you've completed the entire MSQ, and you are not supposed to skip any of it. And so if you read average pace, then like you're telling people that they're not even considered a beginner until they're what, 1,000 hours into this game,
right?
2,000 hours into this game, like 2,000 hours. Welcome, noob. And like 14's the only game that holds that level of learning as the minimum buy-in, the minimum social membership to our club. You're not even a full member. You're just allowed in on weekends with permission. You better have your ID badge on at 2,000 hours. Like, oh, good for you. You don't know anything. It's the only game that's like that. It's an enormous time sink. And then if you want to go back and like, I've cleared all the side quests in all the zones. Like I've gone back and in my
I've had fun in that.
Like I clean maps, no question marks. Just
what's really fun about cleaning a map though is because once they started introducing the level sync on the quests, so that the side quest, it becomes a really nice piece of content to use for your jobs that have a longer queue time while you're waiting to do like a roulette, because then you're clearing the map, but you're also still getting experience that is funneling that, that leveling, which is really nice.
The last thing is try other games. I see a lot of, when I'm playing WoW and I'm consuming WoW content, I see a lot of WoW players talk about how much better WoW is, even though it's trash. This game is trash, but it's so much better than everybody else's trash. Yeah. And then when I'm playing, or when I'm consuming 14 content in the comments section, it's always like 14 is the best game ever. This game's trash, but it's better than everybody else's trash. We all talk crap about our own game, but then it's way better than every other game. But when you actually isolate those people and you actually start to have conversations with them, it is not uncommon for the vast majority of MMO players to have never been max level in another game. And they're like, well, but I tried it. I made it to like level 15. Okay, so whichever MMO is your flavor, if somebody said, I played your game to level 15 and I know that I hate the entire game, you would be offended. Like, you didn't even try it. It's like, well, I put a little bite on the spoon. I didn't put the spoon in my mouth, but I put a little bite on the spoon and I knew it wasn't going to be good. And I would say, like, go try other games because there is a lot about playing Guild Wars to max and playing World of Warcraft to max that makes me appreciate 14 more. There is also a lot about getting Guild Wars to max and getting WoW to max that makes me look at 14 and say, okay, we've got some areas we can grow. We've got some areas where this is not flawless. And so that's a really neat area to, like, when the devs are saying, hey, we want some feedback.